Yo, it's your boy Flex back with another Premier League predictions week. We are now into week 20 of the Premier League. Obviously, once again, tasty fixtures, just like always. But before I crack on with my predictions for week 20, if you are new to my channel, if this is the first time you've come across my channel, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and of course, have your say in the comment section. Is your team going to win, lose, or draw? Yeah, man, let's see your thoughts in the comments section. So yes, guys, week 20 in the Premier League. Kicking off on the Saturday is Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. Then we have Brentford taking on Burnley. Wolves, a very poor Wolves side who still haven't won a game yet, and we're into week 20. They play against, again, a very poor West Ham, both in the bottom three. Bournemouth take on the leaders Arsenal. Then on the Sunday, Leeds take on Manchester United. Everton take on Brentford. Fulham play Liverpool. Newcastle, they welcome Crystal Palace. Tottenham Hotspur, a very poor Spurs, let's face it, play a very good, decent side in Sunderland. Manchester City take on not so good Chelsea for the past few weeks. So interesting. So obviously first up, Aston Villa taking on Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa was on an absolute diabolical, ridiculous run. You know, their fans must have been on an absolute high, obviously, before the demolition against Arsenal. But I see Aston Villa getting back to winning ways here. So yeah, I'm going to see an Aston Villa win here, definitely. Brighton taking on Burnley. Yeah, it's one of them ones again for Burnley. They are such a yo-yo club. It's unbelievable. Currently second from bottom. So I can see it being very tricky for them, especially visiting Brighton. It can be a bit of a bogey place at times, Brighton. Wolves. This game's going to be interesting. Wolves and West Ham. We all know Wolves are winless coming into week 20. As for West Ham, they're on a very bad run themselves. So, like I said, this game is going to be one to watch. Can Wolves get their first win, or West Ham's? You know, are they going to continue their losses for Wolves? So interesting one there. Interesting. Bournemouth, yeah, they slid down right down the table. You know, they had a remarkable start, but they're slowly sinking down that table. As for Arsenal, hate to say it, me being a Spurs fan, obviously, but you know, it is what it is right now. They're on form, they're on fire. So yeah, going to the Vitality again. Sometimes it can be a bit of a bogey place to visit. So interesting as well. You know, can Arsenal keep the momentum? Only time will tell. Obviously on the Sunday, Leeds welcome Manchester United. Obviously, Man United dropped points against Wolves. As for Leeds, they managed to pick up a 0-0 draw against Liverpool. So, again, interesting for Man United as well. You know, they're going to visit Leeds on that Sunday. So, interesting one. And up next, we have Everton taking on Brentford. Boy, yeah, I don't know what to make of this one. Obviously, Everton they're going to be up for it. They're at home as well. But as for Brentford, you know, who see the Spurs game against Brentford? It was absolutely diabolical. So if there's anything like that, then yeah, we will see. So interesting one there. Fulham taking on Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool dropped points against Leeds. If you ask me, I didn't see that 0-0 come in whatsoever. Again, Craven Cottage can be a bit of a bogey place to visit. So that'd be an interesting one there. Newcastle taking on Crystal Palace. Obviously, ex-Tottenham now. Brendan Johnson, he's signed, sealed and delivered to Crystal Palace. So he's going to be raring to go. I'm sure he's going to want to be raring to go now to, you know, really kickstart his season. this time around in the Premier League. You know, he wasn't. We all knew he wasn't under Thomas Frank's ideas, etc. You know, it's in some ways it's a shame. It is a shame, but that's another topic there. But yeah, I'm sure he's going to want to get going, and you know, yeah, that'd be interesting one there, playing against Newcastle. Then up next, Tottenham Hotspur, a very poor Tottenham. They welcome Sunderland to the lane. Yeah, Tottenham have dropped so many points, and as for Sunderland, they're on a high. This one's going to be tricky. Obviously, Sunderland held Manchester City to a 0-0 draw as well. So, interesting one there as always. Manchester City and Chelsea again. Interesting. See, Man City drop points. Man City dropping points against Sunderland. You know they're going to want to win this one and keep on Arsenal's toes. As it stands, Man City are 4 points behind. So it's going to be interesting. Just like every other game, week in, week out. As for Chelsea, you know, they haven't got their manager no more. So yeah, I feel this is going to swing one way, you know, but we will see. So obviously, yeah, up next is my predicted scores for this weekend, so stay tuned. So yes, guys, Aston Villa taking on Nottingham Forest, the first game on the Saturday. Aston Villa to win this for me. I'm going to go with a 2-0 Aston Villa win against Nottingham Forest. Brighton taking on a very poor Burnley side. I'm going to go with, again, a home win. So Brighton to win this. I am going to go with a 2-1 Brighton. Wolves taking on West Ham. Now, this has racked my brains, I'm not going to lie, because like I said earlier, this could swing either way. Both teams are down in the bottom three. So poor, but as for obviously Wolves, they have not won a game yet, and we're coming up to week 20. So, I'm not going to lie, I really can't call it. There's obviously going to be goals in this. Do you know what? I'm gonna stick with my draw. I'm gonna say Wolves 2, West Ham 2. Bournemouth, Arsenal. Again, one-way traffic for me. I'm sure Bournemouth early stages of the game would like to give the Gunners a little bit of a scare. But yeah, as the game's going to go on, it's going to be more Arsenal, etc. So for me, Arsenal win this. Hate to say it, obviously me being a Spurs fan, but I'm being realistic. So for me, I'm going to go with Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 3. Obviously on the Sunday, Leeds, Man United. I'm seeing Leeds up for this one. Obviously they bagged a point against Liverpool. As for Man United, they are very up and down right now. So for me, I'm going to it's at Ellen Road as well. So do you know what? I'm going to say a Leeds win. I'm going to say Leeds 2, Manchester United 1, Everton, Brentford. I can't call it. Really can't call it. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw there. So Everton 1, Brentford 1, Fulham taking on Liverpool. Fulham 1, Liverpool 2 there. Newcastle taking on Crystal Palace. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw there. Again, I can't call it. Palace can turn up. Obviously, Newcastle being at St James's Park again. You know, you'd think they would get all 3 points here, but I don't know so much. So I'm going to stick with my option of opinion of a 1-1 draw there. Tottenham Hotspur taking on Sunderland. Look, if Tottenham play anything like they did against Brentford, we are in for another defeat, another loss in the league. Honestly, again, I'm being realistic. Scoreline, obviously, I want Tottenham to win, but you know, truth as it, Sunderland are going to be raring to go. I really feel we're going to lose this one. So for me, I'm going to say Tottenham 1, Sunderland 2. Manchester City taking on Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea have no manager. It's all up in the air who's going to be the next manager for Chelsea. Obviously, Man City dropped points. I'm sure they want to be back to winning ways and keep on Arsenal's toes. Obviously, being at the Etihad as well, I see this being a Manchester City win. I am going to go Manchester City 2, Chelsea 1. So there you have it, guys. There are my score predictions for week 20. Hit us up in the comments. Is your team going to win, lose or draw? So like I said, hit us up in the comments. Get smashing the likes. Get sharing the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Get subscribing, all that, etc, etc, etc. I will catch you guys on the next video. Stay tuned, guys.